Hi, I'm Leo Grillo. This is my third YouTube channel. We have two other channels. We have Delta Rescue, and I have a lot of videos up there. We have a lot around the sanctuary. Then I have Leo Grillo Animal Rescuer. We've been doing that now for about 6 months. That's a show where every episode we visit one or more animals and we show something going on. So if you want to see the dogs and the cats, and the horses. You watch that one. Here, I'm going to do something a little different. This is going to be my dear Leo Grillo um, segment. This is the very first segment. I want to explain it. For years, I've been sending out direct mail letters for donations, and here's an example of one. This is Peter. We just did his video on the other channel a couple weeks ago. Now, in here, for all these years, I have, among other things, I have my monthly letter, and I tell the story of one dog or cat or horse. And this is Peter's, for instance. This is a letter that I send out, and ultimately asking people to contribute to the next month. And then I also have been doing this from the beginning. I've been putting out something called Dear Leo, and I answer questions that people send in the Dear Leo. And I started this over 4 decades ago when Dear Abby was still around, and I said, well, Dear Abby, Dear Leo, why not, right? So that's what I did, and I've been writing that forever. And then on this channel, I'll tell you the genesis of it, really. If you ever see Hickok 45, he has a show for, I don't know, 20 years. And he tests guns, and he shows you how they work in his hands. And then he started a channel a few months back called Hickok 45 Talks. And what he's doing is giving you his wisdom. There's another guy he's got a riding academy up north somewhere. And he does the same thing. He comes on and he talks for 10, 15 minutes and pretty much gives you his wisdom. He's giving the young people his wisdom. So I have, after 45 years, I'm in my 46th year of rescue. In fact, in another few days, it'll be 46 years that I found the first dog, D.E.L.T.A, that I named this after. So at any rate, all these years, I have a lot of wisdom. I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of information, and it goes in the Dear Leos. Now I want to put it on YouTube. And so ultimately, I want to read letters and read questions and then tell you the answers. And we'll do a bunch of these. They're going to be short. They'll be 3, 4, 5 minutes, whatever it is. And then I'll go from there. So this is the very first one. And I want to get you the first question is going to be one I don't even have to read. Everybody asks this. I get asked this all over the place. Oh, here's the question. How can I start a no-kill shelter like you? Well, first of all, it's a sanctuary. They're care for life. And I tell people the same thing. I say, well, the very first thing I'm going to tell you, you're not going to like it. Go to the pound, get out a couple of dogs that are going to be killed, find them homes, go back, get another one, go back, get another one. Don't ever try to do more than that. Don't ever try to buy a kennel and have a major operation. Never hire anybody. That's my golden rule, my golden wisdom after all these years to everybody who wants to do animal rescue. Do not hire anybody. Now, if you're going to have a little group of people doing 3 or 4 people in a rescue organization, they're all volunteering on the weekends or whatever. They volunteer. You're friends. That's fine. But as soon as you hire somebody, you have to pay them, and you have to pay them according to the labor laws. And there's so much fraud these days. There's so much that, if you're in direct mail, back in the day, you have to sell product through direct mail. You count 10% for loss. You raise your prices so that you can absorb 10% loss. What's that? People saying they never got the product. people breaking it and sending it back, or people just sending it back. Well, what people don't know in this organization, we've been around the longest and we're the biggest, and I can pass this on to everybody else. You have to account for loss. So we not only have to raise money to feed the animals, veterinary care for the animals, pay the staff, but here's the loss. You have people being trained across the border to come here, pretend that they're legal, get the right papers, get a job, and sue you. And you get other people who've been here and they've been trained also how to sue you. So they'll work for you for a few months or a few years, and their exit strategy is to sue you. And the insurance companies charge you a big deductible. And we had a guy, for instance, last year, I just found out, we have $100,000 deductible on a particular insurance policy. He threatened us with a lawyer, and the insurance company took the case over and paid him $80,000. Now, $80,000, he didn't do any, come on, he was lying about everything. $80,000. He said we didn't let him come back after COVID because he was too old. We never said such a thing. We called him and asked him to come back. But you get a bad lawyer, the lawyer goes to the insurance company and says, pay us, and they paid him $80,000. Now, did it cost them $80,000? No, that was our deductible. We had to pay the $80,000 because it was $100,000 deductible, and they didn't fight the case. The insurance companies don't fight. They just pay and raise your rates. That's what they do. Look at my face. I'm telling you, this is my biggest problem in this whole thing. I love taking care of my animals, and I want them to have the very best, and I want to have more. We have 115 acres, 5 million square feet. We have a 5 million square foot sanctuary. I'm at about half mast right now because of labor, because of what labor's costing us and what they're doing to us, and how the minimum wage got raised by this woman who worked for Obama for 4 years as the labor secretary, came to L.A. and raised all the rates. They're over double what they were a few years ago. We're in trouble that way, and you're going to get in the same trouble if you hire one person. Your friend will sue you. So that's my advice to everybody trying to start this. The rest you can find out online. You could look at our website. You can see a lot of stuff. We're helping animals. We're saving lives. We're caring for life because I don't trust people to adopt them. Adopting only lasts 2.5 years average, so we keep them for life. So at any rate, I'm going to read questions and answers. I promise you the rest will be milder than this, but this one really, I hope it makes the point to you. I hope it makes the point that it's very frustrating and it makes you crazy and it's very angry when people that you think are your friends, you gave them a job. You gave them a livelihood. They go to the store and they buy food on Friday. How did they get the money? You gave it to them. You paid them. And they turn around and sue you. They turn around and sue you because they want what you have. And don't forget, there's a lot of cultures here come into the country and they go, my God, they're spending all this money on animals. I want some. So they feel justified in taking it. So that's my big advice to everybody wanting to do this. Do it, but do it yourself. Maybe a couple of buddies help you. No pay. They're just volunteering. As soon as you pay somebody, your life will change as you know it.